Do you guys think that Nikola Tesla was a true genius, or do you think that he might have had some help from an astral plane or other beings? Now, the reason why I say this is I was reading his biography and something kind of triggered this thought. And it was when he said that all of the ideas that he had would just pop into his head, full detail, every single angle already pre-calculated, and if he did not jot these ideas down as fast as he could, other ideas would just pop into his head, and then the original ideas would just disappear. Now in my eyes, I'm like, that sounds like a download, don't you guys think? I mean, they wouldn't choose any Joe Schmo off the street to give their ideas to, because we wouldn't know how to interpret them. So of course they would have chosen Tesla, because he was a true genius, and most of his inventions, even though they didn't go anywhere while he was alive, are actually precursors to a lot of the things that we have today, such as the cell phone towers, and even in his death ray machine, the invention and some of the precursors of that invention are used in military applications today. But one thing that most people don't know is that Nikola Tesla actually had a drawing for a flying saucer, something that would use either free energy, electrical energy, or implosion, so that it could be, anti-gravity. Let me just show you that. The flying saucer was one of Nikola Tesla's inventions that he only drew up and never really went anywhere, but it involves having either free energy or electrical energy or implosion, so that he could have anti-gravity flying saucer. Now, the document I found was on the FBI's website, and it's called Memorandum 6751. And in that document, which is basically a document filled with other documents about all of the alien connections that the government has had over the years, on page 22 is where it gets interesting. In page 22, they are basically admitting to working with very friendly giant ETs who are not from this astral plane, but from another astral plane, so not even planets, and that they've known about them because they have esoteric knowledge and are much more technologically advanced than we are. Let me just show you that. So this is the document, and you guys can see down here that I got it from the FBI website. And if we go to page 22, you'll see what I mean. So on page 22, they are basically admitting that they are not from Earth, but they are also not from any planet. And then that they also came in a disc-like craft with radiant free energy, and that they can kind of appear and reappear out of nowhere, out of our sight, as they please. But this is where it gets really interesting. They're saying the region from which they come from is not the astral plane, but correspond to the locus and the talus. And I will get into that because it's super interesting. Now, the locus and the talus are actually in Hindu and Buddhist cosmology teachings. And it says that the locus and the talus refer to the different dimensions or planes of existence. Isn't that interesting? But let me know what you guys think. And do you guys think this is a super interesting theory? And do you guys think that Tesla might have actually had other beings helping him out with his inventions? Or do you guys think that he was just purely a top genius who came up with all of these ideas on their own? Let me know what you guys think.